Well, let's get started. If you are just joining us, please check the Zoom chat for the Nearpod link. Hello, Leon. Hello, Addie. Hello, Carter. Hello, Ava. Hello, Emmy. Hello, Mackenzie. Hello, Marvin. And Toby. Nice. All right. So once again, check that Zoom chat. Please stay out of the chat. I have noticed that people are chatting in the chat that are about things that are not school related. So be careful, okay? We want to make sure that we are respectful. And one thing that's disrespectful is playing around in the Zoom chat. So stay out of it, please, unless you are asking me a question or giving me a response, or if you have a real problem you need to address, okay? But we shouldn't be typing, hello, everybody, hi, ooh, in the Zoom chat. Don't do it. Okay, love you guys. Here we go. Check that Zoom chat if you are going to join my Nearpod, which I hope we will. We need a teacher helper today, and I'm randomly going to pick, how about that person? Mackenzie, look at that. It's coming right at you. All right, I'm ready.
Participate, be respectful, on time, microphones muted, include full name and Zoom. Stacy, eyes on me.
Wow. Awesome. Okay, great work. Wait, don't go anywhere. What is today?
Today is Monday, April 17th, 2023.
Fantastic. Thank you, teacher helper, all week long. Appreciate you. And she just had a birthday. Happy birthday to Ava, Leon, Avery, Mackenzie, Dr. Tyler, and I saw the Addie's cake. Yeah. So happy birthday to all of you folks for the month of April. Congratulations. Marvin, do you have a question for me?
Well, my sister's birthday is gonna be in 10 days.
Tell her happy birthday for us, okay? All right. Yeah, give her a big old birthday hug and clap. Thank you, love. Now, our social studies unit or lesson today is going to be about the US government. We're going to identify the Constitution as the document which establishes our structure, our function, the powers, and the limits of our American government. And then our next steps, we're going to explain why the United States citizens have guaranteed rights. Okay, we're going to be able to identify those rights and explain why they're important to protect. I'll meet you over in the Nearpod. Give me just a second and I will see you over there. I'm going to count how many friends have joined the Nearpod with me. I don't like to feel lonely, so I'm going to see how many friends are there with me. 5. We can do better. We can do better. If you have just joined us or need the link again, please check the Zoom chat for that Nearpod link because I'd like to see everybody participate. Still 5. Come on, Nearpod. All right. Well, you can join at any time. Please join us. Thank you. What are we doing? We're going to learn about our US government. What do you already know? Do you know a lot? And you can explain. Have you already done the lessons in the module? Or B, maybe you need a little more practice. Or C, help. What's a government? I need instruction and support. I only have Addie, Toby, Mackenzie, Leon, Marvin, and Isaac. Who's missing? Oh, Ava's driving. She's flying an airplane too. She can't join. I get it. Thank you, Ava. And Emmy's flying her airplane and helicopter somewhere, so she can't join right now. Totally fine. Thank you, guys. All right, you be careful. You be careful in navigating those ships around. And let's do it. Again, this is from the module lessons. So if you've already done them, you can help us. But our first question is going to talk about the word government. Okay, so take a moment to listen, then start drawing. It says, what are some things the government does? What is the government? First of all, is it a bunch of puppies? Is it machines? What is the government made up of? Pancakes? Who knows? Marvin's like, no. Who makes up the US government? Monkeys? Ava, who is it?
Freedom.
Now, who though? What is it made up of? Is it made up of people, puppies, pancakes? Who is the government? Addie?
I think.
They're people, the
That's right.
legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch.
Wow, she already knows. That's right. And those people protect our freedoms that Ava mentioned. That's wonderful. Great job. You two work together perfectly. So, but it's made up of people. Those people are elected. We choose them to help us run our country. We can't all run the country at the same time. That's not how the structure of the government was developed. So if the government did not make sure that citizens followed the laws, what would happen? Chaos! Chaos? If we didn't make sure that people were following the laws that we created, it would be awful. There would be all sorts of bad things happening. There wouldn't be anybody held accountable. I think it would be chaos and confusion. Look at that picture. Circle examples of people not following the law. Uh-oh, it's chaos. When you find them, circle them, and then maybe you can share what they should be doing. What rule do you think they're breaking, or what law, and what could they do to fix it? Anybody notice anything in the picture?
I know.
Oh, but don't unmute. You have to, oh, I can't see you. Toby, I can't see you. Do you have your camera? Oh, there he is. You got to raise your hand, love. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Who's got their big paws, puppy paws raised? Mackenzie, name one thing in the picture that shows
Oh, well, I have two, but I'll name one of them. The car is like crashing into the grass because they didn't stop.
That's right. Do you know that thank you, Mackenzie. In one of my DBAs, we talked about what would happen if there were no laws. And my friend said, oh, people would be crashing. They'd be going through lights and stop signs. They'd be running over things. That would be awful, wouldn't it? Chaos. And so they need to stop at those stop signs. Mackenzie, who's the next person you'd like? We're gonna have 5 friends.
I'll pick Ava.
Go for it, Ava.
So I see someone, it's a girl, and there's trash on the ground by her, and she didn't throw it in the garbage. So that can hurt the animals.
Awesome. Good reason and explanation for the law that she is not following. She should pick up her trash. Thank you for that. Ava, who's next? 3 more. Who do you want, Ava? She's got on
Addie.
Addie, go for it, Addie. Thank you, Ava.
Okay. Now, in the little right side, there is a tent, which it's not supposed to be there. And there's a sign that says that it's not supposed to be there. No tents allowed.
Oh, is that what that is? Let me look for the tent. Do you guys, I see a sign that says no littering. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you're right. Let me, oh, I see it. No camping. I see it too. So if we just set up tents and temporary structures everywhere, then we might be camping in somebody's yard. We might be trespassing or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Excellent. Thank you for sharing. All right. He should move. He should go to a place that he can camp. Who's next, Addie? We have 2 more friends.
How about, let me look. How about Emmy? Emmy.
Emmy, thank you. Emmy, go for it.
Hold on.
You good? Can you see it?
I think you were muted, buddy. Try again.
Oh, yep, you keep muting. I see the little red thing. Okay, go.
Am I not?
Go, go, go.
Okay. So there. Oh, am I
Puppy.
muted?
No, you're not muted. Go ahead.
You're good. Go for it.
Okay, so there's a little puppy that I don't think that doesn't have a leash.
And that's a law because
We keep dogs on a leash.
why? What would happen if they were not on a leash?
They'd run away.
Oh, that would be terrible. I don't want to lose my cute little puppy. That's very good. Also, they could bite or they could get into a fight with another dog. Yeah, it could be really dangerous and chaotic if we didn't keep our animals on leashes. People could be in danger or the animal could be in danger. Nice work, Emmy. One more friend, one more. Who else? And we haven't heard any guys. Pick a guy.
Yeah.
Leon.
So if a person is walking a dog in a park, but it says no person walking a dog allowed, and they just broke that law, because everybody broke the law. You do not just throw the trash and then just run away and then
Oh, yep, exactly.
and
All
then
those
drive your
things
car
would be
too fast
breaking
and
the
then
law.
bam,
Thank you.
crash. And you're
I see that one too. Thank you, Leon. We're going to move on to the next one. You did great. There is one more that I noticed up here. I don't know if you guys see buses in the morning, but when their red stop sign pops out, it means do not pass. And look at this little red orangey car passing the school bus with its sign out. That is super dangerous and is breaking the law. That is against the law. It is for the children's protection. What if they have to cross the street? Now, we said in our learning target, we were going to talk a little bit about the Constitution. So let me read through this. I have a question for you. Let's see who knows the answer. Are you ready? We have been talking a lot about the government, laws, and rights, but where did it all start? Who made them up and when? It started in 1787. That was hundreds of years ago with the writing of the Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Let's see, Marvin, what does the Constitution do?
It helps people not crash and do
Oh, laws.
like,
Laws?
help make the laws. The laws so
Ah,
people don't go crazy and, like you say, chaotic.
chaos. That's right. Thank you, Marvin. Let's see if you gave me some information about what the Constitution does. It says the Constitution shapes the national government and the laws, kiss your brain, of the United States, meaning it explains how the government should be structured and it guarantees the rights of its citizens. Awesome. Okay, let's slide over to the other side. Great work, Marvin. The beginning of the Constitution is called the preamble. The preamble begins with We the people. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that coming up. Who do you think we the people refers to? Who is we the people? Who is it? Carter, who do you think we the people are? Go ahead, Carter.
All of us.
All of us. Wow. Let's see what it says. I bet you're right. We the people refers to the citizens of the United States. Yes, all of us. Anyone who is a citizen of the United States is who it covers, we the people. The preamble clearly states the point and the purpose of our Constitution. Let's listen. I think it's coming. It's thinking. It's so slow it hasn't had its energy or its breakfast yet. Okay, it's 32 seconds long. Guys, listen to the beginning, the preamble of the Constitution. Go. Man, it really needed breakfast today, didn't it? I might have to read it. Oh no, what is going on? It's so slow. Play. Play. Well, I suppose I'll read the first part. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense. Oh, Nearpod, how do you do?
The preamble
hey,
to the
Evan.
U.S. Constitution. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote
Oh, it stopped again.
the
Wait.
general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
That was written hundreds of years ago, guys, by our founding fathers. Oh, what's a founding father? I think we should talk about that too. Maybe. Okay, good. Hurry here. We learned so far to define what a government is. It's a body of people that were elected. They help set up the structure of our government and they help protect our rights and establish laws. We learned, and we choose them. We learn to explain the reasons why governments are formed. If there's no government, it could be chaos. We learn to define key terms related to the US Constitution and the government. The next section is supposed to talk about, and by the way, we're a little over halfway done. I think we're supposed to be on a field trip to the Capitol. No, yes, the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Does anybody know which branch of the U.S. government is in the Capitol building? Is it the executive branch, the judicial, or the legislative? Anybody know it? Capitol building? Oh, I'm sorry, Emmy. Of course you can. There it is. Anybody know where the which one is in the Capitol building?
What was the last one?
Which branch of the government is in the U.S. Capitol building? Not the White House. This is the Capitol building. Addie?
Legislative branch. And
That's right. You got it. And what does the legislative branch do?
the law.
It makes the laws. This is where they make the laws for the country. Okay. Marvin, go for it.
I was gonna say if you look behind and zoom in, you can see another thing that I don't remember what it is.
Don't remember. Does anybody remember what that is? Has anyone here been to has anyone here been to Washington, D.C. before? No, nobody's been there. Emmy,
What up, baby?
you have? Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, nice. Well, there are the steps leading to the Capitol building. Let's move on because actually I would like to talk a little bit more about, hold on, how it was established. So this is, I'm not going to play the whole thing. So let's skip around this quick video first. The first thing we're going to do is talk about the branches of the government and know what they do. So some of you already know, you could help.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union.
Oh, the preamble.
I'm reading from the United States Constitution. What is the U.S. Constitution? Before the United States was a country, there were 13 colonies, which were ruled by the King of Great Britain. The king made most of the decisions about how the colonies were run and how people lived. The founding leaders of the United States did not want one person or group to have too much power like a king. They created the Constitution, which is a set of laws that explains how the country's government should be organized and run.
That's what Marvin told us.
The Constitution separates the government into 3 branches. Each branch checks the others to make sure there's a balance of power.
Right, we want to make sure it's
What
fair.
is the legislative branch?
Addie said.
Congress is the legislative branch, and it creates laws.
There's the Capitol building.
Citizens elect members of Congress, and they meet in the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Congress is made of 2 separate parts, the Senate
Oh,
and the
skip
House. There are
the
100
next part.
members
Next
to the
part.
House of Representatives. The House of Representatives
It's coming.
bills and vote on.
We want to get to
What
the
is
next
the
part.
executive
branch.
The executive branch is in charge of carrying
Here's the
out
White House.
laws and approving and recommending new ones. The President of the United States is the head of the executive branch. When the President gets a bill, he or she can approve it and sign it.
Oh, who
Then-
remembers what it means when they don't approve it? Or what's that word when they don't approve it? It starts with a V. Anybody remember? Emmy, I see your hand. Go for it.
Pizza.
Veto. Excellent. When they say no, they veto it. So if, I don't know, if you are given a choice and you don't like the choice, you can say, nope, I veto it. Ava?
And the bill turns
I wanted to say, can I go to the bathroom really quick?
Oh, absolutely. You don't ever have to ask. Go for it.
and the bill turns into a law. The President can also veto
Oh, there
or
it is.
reject a bill.
Good work.
Then the bill gets sent back to Congress for changes. But Congress can hold another vote to override or
Okay, let's move into, there was another one. Hold on. What is the third branch, guys? Who knows it? Addie.
Judicial branch.
Excellent. Let's read a little, or let's listen to a little bit about the judicial branch.
courts decide arguments
What they
about the
do.
meaning of laws and decide whether laws go against the Constitution. The U.S. Supreme Court is the highest court, and its decisions guide the other courts in the country. There are 9 justices, or judges, of the U.S. Supreme Court, and they are appointed by the President and approved by the Senate. The justices serve for life until they decide to step down, or if Congress votes to remove them. So, the legislative branch creates laws, The executive branch carries out the laws, and the judicial branch interprets laws and explains the meaning of them.
You're going to need to remember the
Each
word
branch checks each
interpret.
other to make sure there's a
Interpret. Okay, guys, interpreting the law means you're explaining what it means. Now, I might be a little bit stuck in the Nearpod. Hang tight. Oh, Mondays and Nearpod don't go well together. Should probably try a different platform, huh? We're on the 15th slide and it's sleeping. Who can wake it up? Oh, thank you. Look, you woke it up. So let's see what's going to tell us to do, because you have an activity. It's thinking. Aha, this is Alexander Hamilton. If you've ever wondered who some of our founding fathers are that created the structure of our government, this is one of them, Alexander Hamilton. What did he do? Now there was okay, so I don't know if we'll get to see the video or not about Alexander Hamilton, but I want you to draw a few things, some symbols to show what he did. Listen carefully. Draw a flag, the United States flag, to show that he was a founding father. Okay, draw a dollar sign to show that he created the first banking system in the United States. And he's also on the $10 bill. Yeah, asked to look at a $10 bill, you'll see one of our founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton. Then draw a pen with a feather on the end. Remember how they used to have those old-fashioned quill pens with the feather? To show that he was one of our founding fathers, one of the first people that signed the Constitution into law. Carter, do you have a question for me?
The Mondays are always slow.
They are slow. Are you in the Nearpod, man? Are you able to be in the Nearpod?
Right. Okay.
What? Are you in? Let me see. Oh, it won't even tell me. Oh, wait, I think I saw it. Okay, so what you're doing, oh, I wish you were in. I need you to draw a flag to show, it's okay.
I'm trying to get in, but
It's okay. I'm sorry. I have to mute you so I can move on. The US flag, American flag, a dollar sign to show that not only did he create a banking system, but he also is on our $10 bill, and a beautiful feathered quill pen to show that he signed our US Constitution into law. He helped develop it. And so, oh, look at that. Oh, I love your feather pen. It's good. Oh, there's the flag and the dollar sign. We often are curious, who were these people hundreds of years ago that helped create our government? And I wanted you to meet one of them. His name again is Alexander Hamilton. And there was a beautiful play, and even they made a movie out of it several years ago that your parents might be talking about or have talked about, or you might have seen. Okay, and we have about 10 seconds left. Oh, look at that. Marvin did a picture of one. That's great. So we can understand his role in creating the US government and the Constitution. Okay, so if you don't have time to finish, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Bye, Alexander Hamilton. We didn't get to watch the video about him. It was really cool, but we just don't have the time, guys. What did we learn today? We learned to define key terms related to the US Constitution and the American government. We learned to explain how the Constitution established the structure. Think about the structure, what that means. Without structure, things fall down. Think about your house. So the government has structure too. The three branches of government is how they created the structure. We learned, and so we had a balance of power, right? It was fair. We learn to recognize documents that represent the United States, like the American flag and the $10 bill. And we also learn to recognize individuals like Mr. Alexander Hamilton, who helped create the government for the United States. Now, I'm sorry we missed one of the pieces that was super important. I'll try to do it maybe next week. But following today's lesson, how confident do you now feel about the US government, the branches of the government, which is the structure, some history, learning about who some of the founding fathers are? There was a quiz that was really cute, and it was going to ask you, what's a founding father? And the answers were like, it's your dad. No, it's not. It's, I forget what the other one was. And then the last one is a person who created the government, that created and established the government for us. That would have been the answer. Oh, I'm sad we didn't get to do the quiz. Now, if I see your name in the B, I'm coming, Carter, I'm coming. If I see your name in the B, can you do me a big favor and practice this on your own when Nearpod decides to behave a little bit better? Can you guys give me a pinky promise to say that if you feel like you're in the B, please try to practice this later when I share it? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I'm coming, Carter. I'm coming. I'm coming. Thank you for learning with me. Carter. There's Mr. George Washington. Carter, go for it.
So on Saturday, I think, yeah, it